Oh no. Not the Autos of Freedom guy again. So that guy, I think probably one, two, that's probably my third officer since I've been out here that spotted me. Nothing up yet. Either they don't say nothing or they radio in because they turn into a scaredy cat and they need backup for a camera. Or they like to sit in there and hide and protect tyrant officers that doesn't respect our First Amendment and tries to intimidate people and be the postal security officer in my book. Wasn't even any better than that. They do a better job than he did. I want some justice. I want some results. You know, Cape Coral is a pretty growing city. There's a lot of people here, and I think they said that we're now like the 4th or 5th largest city or growing city in Florida. Out of all Florida, I mean, it shows too. And they're way understaffed here. You know, it sucks is a couple of the good ones here that I really like. They're higher ups, real good guys. Captain Mullen and Alan Kolick. Both of those officers have been just really respectful, and they'll go out of their way for you. If they can find it out and tell you what's up, they'll tell you. But the master sergeant that I was talking to told me on the messenger, because you can also go to Facebook Messenger and talk to this place. That's all their social stuff. It's not emergency, but just social media. They'll answer all your questions on there. And he actually told me the other day that he couldn't talk to me anymore about that internal investigation, which I expected that. That's normal, because it's already in the process, is his words. It was in the process of being investigated. So they try not to get too many extra people in on those cases. But yeah, I mean, just for the time loss out there, the recording I still had left to do. If I was a photographer that was out there trying to record it, and already got paid or was getting paid a certain amount, like $100 a minute or whatever, I lost a lot of time out there just standing there talking to his dumb ass. And I have no respect for him right now, and I will never, because it scares the hell out of me, guys. Your kid, your teenager, or your kid's going to grow up, and is that, we got to get them ready before they hit the streets. I mean, every parent knows what I'm talking about. You love your kids. I mean, you got to get them ready. Even somebody that that doesn't know anything about this, spread the word and teach them, all their rights. Because assholes like that tyrant from that post office, your kid will end up being dead, raped, or just thrown in jail for no reason with all kind of charges that you have to help him pay for, and there goes all of his college money and his career. You got to think deeper on this stuff, guys, because it's like a chain effect with these assholes. They like to take your money, and they don't like to respect the community unless you're I'm not being prejudiced or whatever on it because of old people, because I'm going to be old one day, but it's almost like, when they get a rich old white person or a rich old somebody out here, you know what I mean? And I didn't mean that racially or anything, just, old person that's rich, basically. They'll take care of them real fast. But when, we come to them with the simplest things, public photography, we're known as terrorists. Or I'm out here plotting attack. I mean, seriously. A terrorist is not going to come up here on every fucking camera with no mask or anything on, and they know who I am, and record your station. They're going to be hiding in some kind of car, or maybe over here, like that truck in the field. They're going to be off your camera view doing this shit. And if y'all don't know that, then you probably should not be a police officer. You know, you guys agree or disagree, just, you know, leave it in the comments for sure. So, you know, they probably called in. It's like, oh damn, somebody walking around doing the place, coming in kind of fast there. Almost looks like that female officer. Damn. Is there somebody in the lobby? Maybe have to go to the bathroom or something. Oh, I think I've met this lady before. Can't tell if that's the one I think it is, like the one I had out here before. She was like real nice. She tried to get my name a couple times last time. That was the first few things she would say is, "What's your name? What's your name?" No matter what I said, she didn't get my name. But they all know who I am, and I don't give a shit. Just because you know my name, you're not going to make it any worse for me. You know why? Because I'm always recording. I'm that kind of person. You know what I mean? So good luck with that. And everywhere I'm at, there's cameras. And on top of that, I'm not, you know, 50 or 60 subscribers or whatever anymore, and I'm not trying to act bigger than I am, but I'm almost up to 2,000 thanks to you guys. It's just, I mean, it's just unbelievable. And that makes me, my only goal is to have as many people that I could educate on here about their First Amendment and these audits, and, you know, just teach. And feel safer, because, you know, I was new, and again, you people that's been there from the beginning or even now, you know, thanks for being on there, leaving your comments. You know, it tells me that you're keeping up with the story, and I can count on you guys if something happens. So, 11 o'clock. Hearing all these noises and shit, people sneaking around on me. I probably would come back here and use the bathroom too. Beautiful. Usually a rule I follow, guys, is I try to, until I get out of my eyesight with them, I record them. or far enough away for comfort. This place is a lot of tax money. I tell you what, they did spend a lot of money in City Hall and the police department, everything over here, and then when you go across the road, you got this shitty old DMV building. They got screwed in that building for sure. Got a nice pond out here. I let do some fishing in. It's been out here a while. I bet you this thing is stocked. Need a new no parking fire line sign. It's our tax money, so why isn't it nice and shiny and readable? Hopefully they'll see that in the video. No fishing. They're swimming. Probably would if it was hot in here. I don't want you to see that side of the building. It's all dark over there and no sidewalks. No, thank you. This officer I seen get out was one of the female officers that I believe, I'm pretty positive it was her. It was out here one night and she tried to intimidate a couple times and get my name. She just, I felt like she wasn't going to talk to me unless I told her, you know, my name. But she figured it out real quick and stayed professional with me. So, yeah, I believe that is her. Damn trees are gorgeous. See, like it's turning kind of purple. It's pretty. Oh, I don't want to come this way. Well, alright guys, well I'm going to take one more round to the back of the gate back here, because I mean I go back there a lot because you know you usually see a lot of, you can get more contact back there. It's not to spy or try to plot anything. It's just that seems to be where more officers are concentrated in that area when I'm here, and if anything, reaction's going to happen, it's going to happen back there. Reactions, I mean, not just trying to trigger or get me to trigger you. It's just, hey, how you doing? Nice night out tonight, sir. How's your mama and them? You know what I mean? Normal conversation. And it's actually, it's been hot here, almost 90-degree heat index past week, 2 weeks now. It's gonna be cooler tomorrow, only 81 or 82. You guys watching this that are in a winter snow blizzard right now probably want to choke the hell out of me. I wish I could send you the warm in the sun, guys. So dark in this one area. These white poles over here are for burrowing owls. Seen them over here one night. That was so cool. There's a lot of them here in Cape Coral. The person's flying through that parking lot. One of them volunteers. Huh. She's got her lights on over there. Oh, you better go on.
Can I ask what you're doing, sir?
You can ask. What's it look like I'm doing?
Looks like you're taking pictures.
There you go. That's not against the law, is it?
No, it's not against the law.
Have a good night. A volunteer, come on guys. You guys are supposed to be out there chasing out people from the one in front of Walmart. So he's butthurt and triggered. Boy, you think they would already got the message out here. Well, he runs like the normal police. Doesn't want to talk to you. But he acknowledged that taking pictures is not a crime. So what's the problem? Is it because it's 11:30 or midnight? You're telling me that there's a curfew on freedom? Oh, just kick rocks. If he comes up on me again, he's gonna get a little bit more of an aggressive speech from me. Because you're messing up my smooth recording. You know what they don't realize is I take a lot of B-roll footage and keep a lot of this stuff stored in case I want to replace pixelated areas on the live streams with, these streams that are a lot clearer. And when they do that shit, it's like, okay, another junk part in the air, get out of my video. So he's butthurt. I'm pretty 100% sure, or 99.9% sure that he's radioing in, because he's obviously scared, I guess. Because I mean, when you tell me that it's not against the law, why you gotta sit there and keep eyeballing me? I can't see nothing over here. Yeah, it just depends what kind of a volunteer officer this is. Was it one that used to be a police officer and really took the oath and knows the laws really good, and that's just kind of like part-time for him, or is it just somebody that's never been a cop before? But if you're not sure, especially I'm not sure about the volunteers. I don't really think they have the big boy pass to arrest people. They have to call somebody else with a real gun to arrest you and come after you with false charges. You guys are just making yourself look awesome. I love when they're contacting me on these, because it just makes them look even worse, guys. And again, a lot of the videos I've done with you guys out here, you see most of it was really good contact there in the beginning, or right after the beginning. But now the more I'm out here, I'm meeting other officers that's never seen me before, but apparently he didn't get the memo. They don't send the same memos to the volunteers that they do as the other officers. So when they do watch this video, the higher-ups maybe make that part of the process to keep these guys informed too. I'm not cracking on them. I could have went a lot worse on them. It's just, you go from gray to white hair. He was white-haired. I respect my elders. And for the most part, I respect the law. And I respect the police for the most part. until things like these happen. But I'm sure we're going to get somebody over here that already knows who I am. Oh, they got a pickup truck. That's pretty well. Maybe he called his other volunteer buddy. Trying to get a view of this thing open. I'm not gonna run in the gate, buddy. Look at this, he's gonna sit right here at the fence. Think someone will run in. To walk with the gate. Maybe dude radioed him for volunteer people. I don't want to give him a heart attack, guys. I try to respect my elders. But you guys seen me in, you know, some action before, and you know I can get a lot worse with some of my words, and I tried to keep it simple for them. It irritates me when, you know, I've already had 4 officers that seen me out here, and you know, maybe 3, and no shit's given by them. But a volunteer comes out, and you can ask what I'm doing, but I don't have to tell you, because I want you to actually look at me a little harder and figure it out that I have a camera in my hand. And he did. You know, I actually remembered to ask him that time. What's it look like I'm doing? Well, there you go. Is that against the law? Nope. So they're coming out again. Why keep harassing? Keep hearing something, guys. It's not the gate. I know somebody popped out of that fence and standing over there. I keep hearing the fence, and then if I look over here on the back of this white car, it looks like I see headlights. So maybe they're waiting for me to come around so they can run me over. Oh, dude, seriously. See that, guys? Was that required? Was that necessary? To flash me with your brights? Well, at least it wasn't your spotlight, but it still screws with my footage. Once again, these guys cannot help making themselves look bad. So misbehaved. Gotta get them trained, guys. Making sure I'm not coming in the fence, but maybe I've never met this one. Maybe it's the tyrant postal officer guy. I hope so. Maybe he's just pissed because he had to come all the way over here because of the volunteer, which is over here. You can hear him. You know, damn, I've been here enough to, y'all should know who the hell I am by now. That moon. I don't know if you guys see it. That's awesome. Get it. They're coming from every direction now, guys. Are you gonna blind me too? It's like a supervisor vehicle or something. Well, they're running in that gate pretty quick. This other gate over here must be broke. I swore I seen somebody come out here earlier. It's like they think I'm on that side more. Maybe they'll think I'm over there still. Alright, guys. was in Punta Gorda, Florida last night and had flawless passes out there, and then you seen the shit happen to me last night, getting stalked in my book. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but shit, man, you know, with chirping the siren and popping me with your spotlight and following me basically every street and cutting your lights off in your vehicle and sitting there at that stop sign in the beginning for like 3 to 4 minutes and letting your dog just fucking bark his ass off at me. Tell me those weren't intimidation tactics. I was trying to see if I'm scared of a dog, so I'd have walked off, which I'm not. I'll stab the fuck out of that dog. Come towards me and bite me. And I was trying to tell you guys about a story that I thought it's still Charlotte County. So I'm not sure if but it was the Northport Police Department, which I'll be uploading a video in the next few days for you guys. I did go do Northport the other night and they passed. But that department, I put a link, or I'm going to put a link on that video that shows you the Northport Police Department and the guy's arm basically just getting chewed off. And there's another investigative reporter on here on YouTube that's pretty decent, is Andrew Sheets, Live or Die for the People, Charlotte County Cop Watch. You know, he's always got some really good stories on there, and I've never really heard him say anything false. You know, and he throws all the proof in the videos, which what I like. You know, going to the police stations and, you know, recording everything. But fortunately, we haven't talked in a while. Not really sure too much why. And he's not into my business, and I'm not into his business, so I have nothing bad to say. Hopefully he'll come back around. It's like this gate over here keeps opening and shutting and shit. I keep hearing it. That's why I keep turning around. It's really loud from a distance. I don't see no headlights coming out. They're all back here having a meeting about me now. I think I seen 4, and I think maybe the female officer went back here too. Might be 5 in here. Boy, I'm getting different angles now because the moon really wasn't in the background. I didn't notice it earlier. So I'm trying to kind of get a shot here to have it on the side of the building. See it back there, guys? It's pretty cool. I'm going to get another shot of it when I go back around front. Had a pretty cool moon shot the other night at Northport. Don't hear no voices now, so probably walking around front looking for me now. Okay, well, so far so good, other than, well, I always say that and then kaboom. They're all coming in. It must be shift change. They always go too quick for me to get the shot of their tag. Zoom in on that. Like every time I walk this way, one shows up behind me. Sweet. Well, with the exception of one volunteer that I'm not going to really give too much hard of a time unless he decides that he wants to pursue the, you know, interrogating me out here for something that came out of his own lips that was not against the law. I'm guessing what's getting him is me being here in the middle of the night. But, oh well. No law saying I can't do it. Don't just exercise your rights from 9 to 5, guys. Well, this has been pretty interesting audit here so far. Volunteer made the video. I don't think so far it's going to be enough for you guys to call in and complain about them or anything unless you really want to. But usually those ones I'll post the address, information, emails and stuff. Kind of, you know, give you a heads up that, like everybody did in the postal office one. That was great. You know, that's another nail in the coffin right there, basically, that helps me. When you guys, you know, call in and do stuff like that, and I've got a report in where I've complained, it just, you know, it adds to it. And they're going to look at that form, that complaint form, a little bit harder. Well, I'm glad I went back around there, guys. May actually go up the sidewalk and come around the other direction where I was at. I didn't really go to the end of that street. I hear voices. Yeah, it's a pretty long walk, going that one direction and around. So I got the wind hitting me pretty hard right now. Hopefully you're not hearing any. But yes, I will be conducting a lot of First Amendment audits here at this police station until and then maybe even afterwards, and, you know, until I find out what's going on with my complaint form with their public, you know, relations department or whatever it is. Because he definitely didn't follow their policy here, or the oath. And he trained a couple people. He had people that are looking up to him to put him in the right direction to becoming a new, you know, officer fresh out of the cadet school. And they get that kind of experience, like, oh, we can talk to people like that? No. So I'm pretty sure once these, if they already haven't left yet, they don't see me on that back road, they're probably going to come up this side road here. But I'm about to work my way off the property anyway. If something was to be said, it would have already been said. You know what I mean? So it's 11:30. I thought it was later than that. Well, I worked up an appetite out here. Would have been done a lot earlier if it wasn't for this jerky back here at the gate. Jerky boy. But again, like I said, I don't know if he used to be on the force, and this is kind of a part-time thing for him, or just loves law so much that he studies it. I don't think again, I think it was more the time of the night, I guess, 11:30 on a Saturday night, or probably 11:15 then. Not too late. I've been out here a lot later than this. In the wee morning hours. Sorry about this little dark little nook through here, guys. It's not worth me cutting the light on. You're not missing anything right here, and once we get up to where you see the light starting there, we're good. But yeah, this public sidewalk goes all the way around this whole property. So hopefully, I know a lot of people don't get that kind of treatment from that volunteer at other places. And hopefully he learned a valuable lesson tonight. Everybody probably took off the other direction, but I wanted to go around this guy so I can show you the other side of the property up here after the gates. It's a little bit shorter, and I wanted to walk out that way, so we'll get the gates again. All kind of residential houses over here. Surprised I never see none of these people popping out. Like, what's up? Tell you what though, whenever I'm out here doing all this recording, something does get robbed or whatever, I see something wrong, I'll be out here with my camera before the police is, and they're right behind them. So I'll share my footage. Haven't seen anybody messing with any vehicles or anything. It's kind of like a neighborhood watch walk also. For free. All right, back to the gate. The gates of hell. I don't know if that was somebody at the light or there's somebody leaving in this parking lot. It's probably that bike. Probably already left. Oh man. It's just a big wall, guys. Yeah, but there wasn't any different down through there. Couldn't remember if there's a wall on that side. All right, well, we're gonna go ahead and head on out of here, guys. Appreciate you watching. Appreciate your support. Gonna leave this feed up until I get past all these gates again. thought it was cooler, but damn, it's hot. There's a guy behind me that was walking with his little jogging shoes and shit on. He's breaking his neck to see what the hell I was doing. What the hell is that guy doing out here at 11:30 recording? It's quiet out here now. So I'm going to assume that the community volunteer called in, or somebody told them that went in, and maybe the one cop that flashed me for no damn reason and told them that, you know, no, it's just audits of freedom out here. It's just public photography. We come in peace. Boy, I haven't heard nothing out here. Crickets. Document that street. Southeast 11th Street and Southeast 6th Avenue is where I had contact with the Cape Coral Community Patrol volunteer officer. But I caught something behind my eye there. Damn bush. Heading back up the side and the front again. Heading on off the property. Where I seen somebody over there. Time I say I'm heading off, something happens. Told you I thought I caught something out of the corner of my eye. Want to be famous? Might have been that female officer. She might be having stomach problems or something. And that's the way it's normally done out here. They're pretty well trained, and you know, with the exception of a few that you just can't train. They don't want to be educated. Thought I'd caught something out the corner of my eye. It's just kind of coming through the parking lot. You can barely see through that gate. I don't feel like extending this pole up. I'm too lazy tonight, guys. It must be an owl or something I'm hearing, because it sounds like somebody's talking. Oh, I do hear an owl. I do hear them. I don't see them though, but I do hear them. The one night I was out here, they were just flying back and forth and chilling on top of the fence out here. Yeah, there's one over there, I believe. Yeah, they're so cute, guys. See if I can get a little closer. He's kind of like right in the middle. Just sitting on his little perch. See him right there. These things are so cute. I'd love to take one of the, oh, there's a couple of them over there. There's all these little burrows of a nest over here. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty neat, guys. Wow. Thought that was a cop there for a second, but nope. It's like there's a guy out here taking pictures of owls. An owlopheniac. I love owls. I don't know if you guys do, but I love owls. They're so cool. Especially them burrowing owls. They're like these little babies. But surprisingly, they're really friendly. Like, they're not scared. They'll come up pretty close to you. I've had a lot of them hang around and keep going back to the same house every week to do maintenance or whatever, and they still the same ones checking you out. Her sirens. Oh, moon. Every time I try to get you guys the moon, it's in between the trees up there. It's gorgeous. This officer that went by me a little while ago at the stop sign, I'm assuming. Probably went over there and got gas, or just turning around. Used the signal this time. Sirens sound a good way away. It's kind of neat right by that communication tower. Alright, so this is going to wrap up the Cape Coral Police Department on Saturday night. Had one contact out here from a volunteer. I'll let you guys be the judge in the comments on if you think he failed or not, or they failed. But I appreciate y'all, everybody's support. Y'all have a good rest of your weekend.